Yes, it's 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I don't know. It's Quackerjack. Yes, indeed, welcome back, and as you can see, we're making some progress with some electrics. And yes, we've finally resolved the headlight situation. So what I did was buy a headlight unit, so here's the outer ring, and the headlamp itself fits in using these clips, and then there's a back to it as well. So for this particular unit, these clips were just a little bit too long, typically. So I've had to shave off a couple of mil, as you can probably see on this one. And I did it using these rather archaic looking tool. Yes, it was my granddad's, and I think I had a fight with my best mate who got these. Anyway, they basically cut things here, usually for bolts or screws or things, but they're pretty effective. Of course, I guess I could have just grinded them down on there. That would have been a little bit tricky. So let's do the other two and see if we can get this fitted up. Well, as you know, I'm not known for my patience, and this is wearing thin very quickly. Well, I think it's a traditional way of holding in a headlamp to the ring, to the bowl, to the... It's bullshit. It's just tedious. Good news is I just happened to go to Ace today and get some very strong adhesive glue for some flooring issues. I shall be using that instead, because I'm bored with clips. Yes, this stuff, just in case you're interested. Tack-free in 30 minutes. Cures completely in 1 to 2 weeks. Why is nothing in life ever simple? There it is. It's quite large and it's quite high, so I might flip those round and actually mount it quite a lot lower. I don't know. And that's that lowered. Yes, I just shoved it down the forks right at the bottom there. Why didn't I think of that before? Now we've got plenty of room up here with the brake lines, and it's lower. That'll do. So I'm looking at this from my electric chair, and I've already got it pinned back one from the front mount, and I was thinking of spacers or whatever, because it's not kind of tight there. But what I'm thinking is actually put it right back here, because you know how much I hate protrusion, and these boys will totally tuck out of the way. So I think we're going to do that. It will involve spacers, but I think it will work. Well, it fits beautifully, and it's easy to get on and off once you know what you're doing. And there's an added bonus that you might have noticed, which is kind of a rule for cafe racers and design in general, let's say. Yes, I'd like to say it was intentional, but it's just a happy accident that the tank line follows the seat line perfectly. I know, how many episodes? Well, about bloody time, eh? Why do seats take so long? Anyway, having established all that fits, it's time to take it all off again and get fixing electrics. First up, where are we going to put our USB thing, converter doofer, in order to fit the Speedo, which is coming from China? Yes, I fried the other one because I thought it'd be clever. Yes, this doesn't work. That's what we want. Comes with a ridiculously long cable, which has one of these on the end. We don't need that. Seemed like a good idea, right? Nah, I think I've fried it. Just one of these. A P-clip. Something like that. Oh, I think that one's a little bit too small. And of course, the rest of them are a little bit too big. I think we had this problem before, didn't we? Oh, I think it involves some modification, drilling extra holes. Right, let's get on with these electrics. We are in position to get serious with the electrics. We have tools, we have maps, and map reading devices, otherwise known as spectacles. We are reverting to inline fuses because clearly it was wrong before. Which frees up a perfect space for our USB connector. Yes, lovely. So that'll probably go there. Well, I was just about to call it a day, and look what showed up late on a Sunday afternoon. Yes, inline fuses. It'd be rude not to fit them, really, wouldn't it? Let's start with the big boy. Alright, we're ready to go. I haven't even, these are so tight that I haven't even melted them on. I don't know if these little connectors are going to work. We'll see. We may have to move to one of these. Well, as you know, I don't really like these, but I had to resort to them because the other ones didn't fit. Yes, and that's why I hate them, because they're fucking rubbish. Got there in the end with some bigger shrink wrap. It still needs a little bit of warming over there, I think. Yeah. Okay, we're getting there. Meanwhile, our two 10 amps are ready to go too, I suppose. I may well find a better solution than all this cobblers. But for the time being, I'm just trying to put it back to how it was. And as this is kind of temporary, just sorting stuff out, we got a load of females here. And we got a bunch of males sitting here, so let's use those. Repeat as necessary. Oh, I know, it's not pretty, but it's back to original. I.e. that. So, having restored all that back to how it should be, at least we don't have to worry about that element. Because there's plenty more confusion to deal with. So, on initial startup, power on, we had two wires, both brown and white, on both sides of the handlebars, effectively, with power and nothing else. So looking at all that, what I thought was that blue and white probably needs to be connected, usually via a switch, a kill switch, potentially. Oh, by the way, I also rigged the blue into the ignition switch. Sorry, blue and red. Because it would appear to be there, right? There. Yeah, it's blue and red where I cut it off, which is why I put the little red tags on to make it blue and red. I only had blue wiring. And talking of blue and red, this now has power now that we've hooked in the blue and white and the brown and white. So we're making some progress. Well, we have running lights. Now we just got to get it running. So the other thing with electrics and labelling stuff is best not to spray paint it after you've labelled it. Yeah. Okay, ignition on and running lights running, and actually that's bloody bright already. Anyway, look, I can't remember which switch it is now. We hit that switch. We have headlights. Ooh, we got flashing headlights. I'm not sure we want. It's not flashing. It's just there. Let's try that again. Well, actually, it's just a trick of the video. It's not flashing. Does it look like it's flashing? It's not. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, it looks like it's flashing, right? I don't know. Yes, but that was high beam, which is why I can't see what I'm doing, because I'm blinded. That's the low beam, and that's not flashing at all, is it? No. Good. Cool. We are finally making some progress on electrics on the Kawasaki. Yay! Well, I think that's quite enough excitement for one day. So, as always, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe down here somewhere. Give the video the thumbs up and encourage others to watch my lunacy.